What is going on, folk? My name is NimbleThor, and today we are checking out Full Metal Monsters, a game that I've actually been waiting some time to cover here in the channel because I was waiting for it to also release on iOS so that those of you who use iOS devices would be able to immediately check it out as well. But good news, guys, it's out now, both on Android and on iOS. So today we are finally checking out this new 5 vs 5 multiplayer dinosaur action shooter game. Yes, it's as crazy as it sounds, and this game actually immediately reminded me of another mobile game called Metal Madness, a game that I've also covered right here on the channel, which is also an over-the-top multiplayer shooter, which admittedly has us drive around in cars and shoot at cars instead of flying dinosaurs or running around on a dinosaur back. But overall, the gameplay experience is actually very similar. The game, by the way, has been made by the same developers who've made Infinity Ops and Pocket Troops, so they're definitely not new to multiplayer games, which really excited me. So I'm really glad to now finally be able to check out and talk about, and maybe just ramble on a bit about, Full Metal Monsters. Because let's be real for a sec here, who doesn't love the idea of being able to fly around, or at the very least run around on a dinosaur back shooting at bad guys? Now, the controls work surprisingly well in this game, and we've got settings for both auto shooting and manual shooting, where we'll then have to tap a trigger button. I've got mine on a semi-auto shooting mode at the moment, where it shoots my machine gun automatically, but whenever we want to shoot, for example, a rocket launcher, if we have that equipped on us, then we have to manually hit the trigger button. Now, the graphics also look really great. Just look at this map, look at our dinosaur. It all looks very, very nice. I feel like the developers chose a pretty great balance between having awesome looking graphics and then on the other hand making sure that the game can actually be played on more than just a few of the highest end devices out there. At the moment, there's only this single game mode where we can win by either taking out all opponents completely or by having the most point when time is up by controlling one of these areas that we're looking at right here. We have 5 different zones in total, A, B, C, D, and E, and right now we are winning. This is a relatively easy match. We've got 4 out of 5 zones, and there are only 2 enemies who still have HP left. So this should be a relatively easy win. Let's see if we can help our guys here by taking out the guy down there. Let's shoot some of our rockets. This should be relatively easy. We've got a target lock on him, and there we go. Only 1 opponent now left on the playing field. You can see that in the top of the screen near the red bar. There's a single character icon lighting up, and he's over here, so let's run over to him. Let's jump. Jumping is pretty nice, by the way. And he's trying to hide, but he's not going to be successful at that. Let's get him, guys. Yes, there we go. And we will have now, I do believe, won this match. Oh, wait, there's 1 guy left, actually. Let's take him out as well. Our guns reload automatically, by the way, so we can just shoot away as often as we can. And there we go. He's down, and we won this match. How awesome is that? So there's only this 1 game mode, as I said, right now. I wish that more would be added. Most likely we are going to see more added later on. The amount of times you can respawn, by the way, depends on the amount of riders that you have. And more riders can be bought for the game's premium currency called D-Crystals. And then we get some D-Crystals for simply playing the game, and we also get some of the E-Cells, which is the soft currency of the game. But both of these currencies can also be acquired through in-app purchases and by simply playing. So you can either grind your way or you can buy everything immediately through in-app purchases. Now, the monetization actually isn't as bad as we slowly unlock more dinosaurs as we level up as well. You guys can see all the many dinosaurs waiting for us. For example, this one here at level 10 that looks freaking awesome. I think this one is actually able to equip 4 machine guns at once. Not just 2, but 4 machine guns all at once. Oh, look at this one here with a ton of HP, 59,000 HP and 26 kilometers per hour running speed. And this is all great, of course. I'm really looking forward to unlocking these, but even the very strongest dinosaurs can also be acquired if we scroll all the way over here through in-app purchases. For example, I could buy this giant of a dinosaur right now if I had $100 to spend. Yes, freaking $100 for a single dinosaur. It does look like a beast though, that's for sure, but that's also a ton of money to spend. Luckily, I haven't really had any bad encounters with any of these guys just yet. I think most people don't even spend that amount of money on any mobile game. And probably it's also because we're still only level 4, so maybe later on we will start seeing some of those players, but when that happens, we can also unlock this giant of a dinosaur here through simply spending some of the premium currency in the game, which, mind you, we also earn from simply playing the game. So everything can be grinded, and I'm actually okay with that because I'm really enjoying the gameplay experience. Now, if we wanted to, we could unlock yet another rider by spending 150 of the premium currency, but I want to save some of it up instead because we can also level up each of our dinosaurs, and we can also equip new weapons on them. And each of these weapons have to be unlocked, which comes at a cost of either the soft currency or the premium currency, and leveling it up also comes at a cost, for example. So say we wanted to level up, for example, this one here, the MA56. Let me find that for a sec. That's the one we've got right here. So if we wanted to level that one up, that would cost some of the soft currency of the game. And now we have to wait 29 seconds for it to unlock. And this wait time sadly means that we can't level up anything else right now while we're waiting for this one to finish leveling up. But luckily, it does not hold us back, and this is very important, I think. It does not hold us back from being able to enter into yet another match. So overall, I feel like the developers tried to find a nice balance between too heavy of a monetization, but then on the other hand, also making sure that they can actually earn enough money to be able to continuously support the game. And for that reason, I won't really spend too much time complaining about the monetization, especially since I really enjoyed the gameplay. So I actually don't mind having to grind a tiny bit. Now, I actually wanted to show you guys one of the other dinosaurs because the Flying Dinosaur is freaking amazing. So let's do something that might not make sense at first here. Let's just get ourselves killed. Let's run straight up to an enemy and see if, if they'll be able to kill us if we don't attack them. They should be able to. So let's jump over to the guy over there. Sadly, he's running away from us because he's trying to take over that zone. But look at that. He's shooting at us now. We're just gonna die on purpose, right? This is all on purpose, just so I can show you guys the Flying Dinosaur that we've got, because that actually changes the game quite a bit. Why is he running away, though? I think he's thinking that we might want to attack him. But we don't. Just shoot us. Come on. Take us out. Take us out. 1,000 HP left. There we go. All right. So time for the next dinosaur to enter the battle. And I'm, of course, talking about this one over here on the right side. Don't know the name of it, but look at this, though. This feels amazing, and it flies so fast, and I just love playing as this one. If I could get more flying dinosaurs, I would definitely get it, because they are amazing. It's surprisingly difficult to target a flying dinosaur, especially if you avoid the bullets by flying up and down, and then you can lock on a target, and it's still relatively easy to take out the opponent. So I have a feeling that that guy might actually be the one who defeated us just before, and we already defeated him. That is awesome. So now we can fly over here, and we can land, which we have to do to be able to take over this zone. So let's do that real quick before we then continue to take out the only 3 remaining players on the opponent team. So my conclusion on this game is that it would be nice to see more game modes. I'm sure we'll see that added in the very near future, though, because this game has just been blowing up recently. It's got millions of downloads. So if you want to get in on a new fun action shooter that doesn't really take itself all too seriously, then now is a good time, and this game is a really fun one to play. Download links, as always, can be found in the description box down below, and while you're down there, let me know what you actually think about this game. Is there anything I missed that's worth pointing out, or do you just completely disagree with me, for example? Do you hate this game? Do you love this game? Let's discuss that in the comment section down below as we take out these remaining opponents. I think we actually just completed yet another level in a very short period of time. You know, we have still 4 minutes left on the clock, so if this map would drag out and the players on the opposing team would actually play better, we could have played for 4 more minutes, but it ended now instead. Now, something I forgot to mention before is that we have an option to watch an advertisement to get some more premium currency or get some of the soft currency. And for example, from this victory here, we only got 1 of the premium currencies, so if you plan on grinding your way to enough premium currency to be able to buy some of the better dinosaurs, it's probably a good idea to be willing to watch those advertisements every now and again. We do also get some premium currency whenever we level up, though. We leveled up to level 5 here, and that actually unlocked a new dinosaur that we can buy, which I do believe is another flying dinosaur. That is so cool. So let's compare these two for a sec. It has more HP than the one we currently have on us. Does it also have more speed? It has more speed as well, and it also has armor, so this is definitely a much, much better dinosaur. So if we had 700 of the premium currency, I would buy that one right now. Now, 700 of the premium currency is going to set you back just about $7 US or so, $6 US or so. So if you wanted to buy that on your own, $5 to $7 US is what you'd be looking at. Luckily, we're done actually upgrading the weapon. So now we can go ahead and actually upgrade this dinosaur directly. That's gonna take 20 minutes, as you guys can see. But as I already covered, we can still play with this dinosaur even when it's being upgraded. And that's one of those things where I feel like another developer could have very easily gone ahead and said, hey, listen, you can't use your dinosaur whenever it's leveling up. And I feel like if this would be a Disney game or a Marvel game, for example, which is also owned by Disney, of course, then that type of monetization would definitely be in here. So I'm just thankful that instead we just got this crazy dinosaur multiplayer action shooting game that I have a hard time really defining, but it's a lot of fun to play. So guys, what do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And now it's time for the mobile gaming news of the day, which is that Minecraft is now the only premium game among the 250 best earning mobile games of 2018. So yes, a game that's now 10 years old is the only premium title that even comes close to competing with all the free-to-play titles on mobile these days. And that's pretty impressive, I gotta admit. So there's a fact for you to share with your friends to brag about your mobile gaming knowledge, because we all know that mobile gaming trivia, of course, gives a ton of street cred out on the streets. So until next time, just remember to keep gaming, stay awesome, guys, and I'll see you guys around.